And now when I go out, I'm like, how many of you now text with your kids? And they all raise their hand. Little Johnny wasn't so fucking smart. He just had technology on his side, right? The way we talk now, your demo, you guys, when somebody calls you, you're like, what the fuck? Right? Like I got a voicemail yesterday, I was like, shit, they still have that? Things have changed, and they're changing so quickly that we're not adopting to understand. See, we know things are changing socially. Outdoor media, billboards, I'm obsessed with this. I have clients spending hundreds of millions, tens of millions of dollars on billboards. Do me a favor, do good old Gary a favor after this talk. If you remember anything, when you get in the car, drive around, go on the highway. Next time you're on the highway, look around. Look at 5 cars that drive by you. 3 of them are texting. Oprah's right, it's fucking dangerous out there, right? So wait a minute, if you're driving and literally, and you know it, everybody's texting around you. So you think people are looking at billboards? They're not even looking at the fucking road. Yet we continue to spend on that. Really? Radio? Drive time radio? That you're gonna reach people? People are listening to their devices that they've got on them. Like, the world is changing so quickly, but businesses continue to spend their money in traditional ways because when they went to business school, this is how they got taught to spend their money. And more importantly, when you're in one of these organizations, nobody gets fired for buying TV ads or radio ads. People get fired when they try to do something crazy on Tumblr. And so they're scared to do that stuff. And so we continue to see companies spend a good $1 trillion on things that don't have value. Television? Really? TV ads up 18%. Really? How many of you guys watch TV? How many people here do not watch television? Raise your hand. Okay. How many people here watch TV mainly? Let's do it this way. I need your hand, so don't fucking college half-ass me. I need your fucking hand. Ready? So raise it if you believe this. How many people have their top 3 or 4 shows that they like mainly DVR them? Raise your hands. Okay, which is the far majority of you. And probably the rest of you catch it on Hulu, or how many people catch it on the web? Raise your hands. How many people literally like, oh shit, it's 9 o'clock, let's watch this fucking show? Raise your hand. Losers. Fine. Not bad, about 10%. How many people who DVR it? Do me a favor. How many of you fast forward every single fucking commercial? Raise your hands. So why are companies paying for that? There's barely any. How many people here are how many people watch the commercials when they DVR? Raise your hand. Dude, come up here. Seriously, yeah, you. You're the only one that raised his fucking hand. Give me some love. That's some rare shit. Love it, man. What's your name? Aaron. Aaron, nice to meet you, man. You like commercials?
Yeah, I like
You want to make them, right? Yeah, I judge them too. You're fucking cool. Let's talk later. All right. So nobody fucking watches commercials except weird-ass Aaron, right? But companies want to continue to pay 10, 15, 20, 30 million dollars on their TV spend. And what they tell me is like, but Gary, I can't get the reach in social media that I get on television. I can't make the impact. Sure you can. Here's the problem. They have an $8 million television budget. They have a $200,000 social media budget. You give me $8 million, I'll take over fucking YouTube and make sure all you assholes see it. And that's the truth. And so we're living in an unbelievable time. A time where businesses are completely caught off guard. They don't know where to spend their money. And more importantly, and this is where it gets crazy, here's what I think is going to happen. See, companies and businesses, small businesses alike, it all went global, right? It was global. You want to advertise on TV, print, big as you can get, right? Then it's all about local right now. That's why Google bought Zagat. They want a local brand. Local is real hot. It's targeted. They want to do local. I believe the future of marketing is one-on-one. One-on-one marketing is very interesting to me. See, the way I view the world is no tweet left behind. I think it is totally unacceptable for somebody to put out something on Facebook or Twitter or whatever's next about a business and for that business not to respond to it. That's insanity. Why wouldn't you? If somebody says your pizza's delicious, you need to say thank you. You know, if somebody says your pizza sucks shit, you need to say, oh shit, how can I help you? This is happening every single day. There's not one thing we can't go, and let me tell you this, twitter.com/search for businesses is probably the single most important website on the internet right now. There's so much opportunity to see what people are talking about with your business, and people are missing out on it. Right now, every one of your businesses, and or at least the genre of your business, is being talked about at volume. And it's really quite fascinating. When you see what's going on Facebook fan pages, how many people here have liked a Facebook fan page? Raise your hands. Everybody. 99% of the people that are running these fan pages right now are pushing you shit that you have no interest in. Companies are putting out their commercials on their Facebook fan page. You don't want to watch that. You're skipping it to begin with. Everything's about them. See, the problem with social media today is everybody who's on social media, every company, I would say 95% of them are acting like 19-year-old dudes. They're trying to close on the first move. And that's really the problem. If you really go look right now, somebody mentions a company and they want to like sell them something. They're in full sales mode. See, the problem right now is that we're all so used to push marketing that social is the first platform that is pull marketing. Social is the first time you guys could actually say something. You could actually respond. Because the way it used to happen was you'd be looking through a magazine and you look at an ad and you say, that sucks. Yeah, but nobody would know it. See, we're living through what has always mattered, which is word of mouth. Word of mouth closes business. Word of mouth is what matters. You care when somebody tells you it's good. When your friend texts you and says, pinkberry yogurt watermelon flavor is the shit, you go and try it. Now, if your friend that you don't believe says that, then you won't try it. But the context you have with that person is what matters. We are living through the micro-content golden era. Micro-content golden era. We are sharing things with each other now because of Facebook and Twitter and other platforms that we would have never shared with each other 10 years ago because we would have never picked up the phone and called somebody about it. Nobody's picking up the phone 10 years ago and saying, this fucking Snickers is delish. Nobody. Meanwhile, go look at your timelines and your news feeds right now. The amount of micro shit like found my slippers, fuck. But that is how we now communicate. And in every one of the found my slippers and I got a fucking headache, in every one of those 6 or 7, somebody's talking about a product or service or a movie or something that actually impacts you. And the context that you have with that person is impacting the way you're going to buy. We are going to be living in an economy that looks fundamentally different. I'm going to tell you a story about some really interesting happened to me in New York several months ago. I was in line for a movie, and in New York, where I live, you're tight. I mean, you're outside and you're like right up on people, right? It's not, sorry.